The world weeps today for the loss of Kobe Bryant, five-time NBA champion, 18-time All-Star, and basketball legend. 20 years with one team, the LA Lakers.
Will Kobe give them one last gamer? Bryant on the move with the jumper.
The way he played with such passion on a level above everyone else made him an icon to so many.
Such a great opponent, you know. It's what you want in sports. He had that DNA that very few athletes can ever have.
Across the NBA today, his impact on display. A basketball tribute, holding the ball for 24 seconds, Kobe's number, to begin the game. And for many of these players, Kobe is the reason they take the court.
Everything I learned came from Kobe. Everything. Take Kobe away, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have love. I wouldn't have the passion, the drive. Everything. Everything came from him.
Bryant was the type of player who was even revered by those who cover him, like ESPN's Doug Khazirian, who, aside from reading his highlights each night, recalled on the phone an interview with Kobe more than 10 years ago.
He could not have been more patient, and he was asking me questions about what it was like living in Las Vegas. And I'll never forget just how much he paid attention to my answer, because as I was answering him, because, wow, it's like, why does Kobe even care? But then I was like trying to set up the shot and make everything kind of get over as soon as possible, because he was giving me that personal time because he was coaching his own camp. And then I watched him in the camp, and just the little finer points he explained to the young basketball players was really, really cool too. We're talking like 9th, 10th, 11th graders, and not exactly, it wasn't like a superstar, 5-star recruit kind of camp. It was just anyone in Las Vegas, any high school team. So there's guys who were like, maybe never make the varsity team, right? Just JV players. And he was explaining to them like the transfer of weight coming off a pick and catching it in the curl cut and all this nuances and finer points of stuff that you would not think, but he just kind of only knew one way and was the right way.
Even here in El Paso, news of Kobe's passing struck deep chords, like with Lakers superfan J.R. Phillips, who knew the second he saw a 17-year-old Bryant, he had the right stuff.
When he was first coming into the league, 1996, I was in Laker training camp with him in Honolulu, and you knew he was going to be something special because he had a hurt wrist and couldn't play, but at the same time he was out there shooting left-handed turnaround jump shots. It was like, this kid's going to be all right. And yeah, he was.
Phillips says he's had north of 100 conversations with Kobe through the years, and the man off the court every bit as impressive as the one on.
Mark Jackson, I think he really could. He was better in one-on-one conversations than with the microphone in his hand. He truly was. And that's part of what was special about him.
Now that Kobe has passed, all Phillips has to remember are the posters, cards, and autographs in his home. But Phillips' makeshift shrine to the Black Mamba isn't up for sale.
No, that goes to my kids and my grandkids. There's some, really nice stuff up there, but I got a lot of stuff that's got value to no one but me, so I'll hang on to those. And you know what? That'll be worth something to them when they get older and say, you know what, my grandpa, he knew some folks, yeah.
Perhaps the most heartbreaking of the news, though, the death of his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, also killed in the crash. Because above all else, Kobe Bryant was a father.
Do you think your daughter might want to play in the WNBA?
She does, for sure.
She does?
This kid, man.
Wouldn't that be great?
Dude, man, I'm telling you. The best thing that happens is when we go out and fans will come up to me and she'll be standing next to me and they'll be like, hey, you got to have a boy. UNV got to have a boy, man. You got somebody carry on the tradition, the legacy. She's like, oh, I got this. You know, boy, for that, I got this. Like, that's right. Yes, you do. You got this.